This is the engine that the car was supposed to have a long time ago, but I had a bent frame and it would not fit, so got a new frame and I finally got my dream engine built. I've always wanted a 509 cubic inch. This is what the hero car had in the movie, and this thing is just absolutely gorgeous. If you want to take a look around at it, and then we will have Mr. D'Alessio explain what he did to the motor.
How you doing? I'm Donnie from D'Alessio Racing Engines. Guys, we started off with a GM bow tie block. It is a tall deck block, but it is bored 4.530 bore. We kept the compression down for pump gas for street use, but still made for really high horsepower. So we started off with an aftermarket Eagle 4340 4¼ stroke crankshaft. We put a set of H-beam connector rods in it with the L19 rod boat, which is the strongest rod boat you can put in any type of big block. It's a 716 boat. We also put in all ARP main bolts. It's got billet main caps from the factory GM. We put Autotech forged pistons in it. They're flat tops. We went with the AFR 345 cylinder head. It's 119 cc. It's got the 2300 188 exhaust valve in it. It's a hydraulic flat tappet camshaft. We didn't want to get too crazy with it because we wanted to keep this thing on the street. And he wanted to also make it that it was actually, it had power brakes that it still could stop without running all the fancy things you have to run. So then what we did is we put the stainless steel roller rockers on it, 3/8 push rods. They're 400 longer length push rod. We went with the Super Victor Edelbrock intake. It's a Dominator 4500 series intake. We went with that to actually make more volume of air due to the fact it is over 500 cubic inch engine. And with that being said is you can make more power with that Dominator intake than you can with a single 4150 series intake due to the fact big cubic inches like more pull down volume of air. So that's why we went with that style. So we can actually put an adapter plate on there and bring it down to the 4150 series carburetor. So that way he can run still the smaller style carburetor versus a Dominator. Other than that, guys, it's got the 8-quart oil pan on it, stroker pan. It's all internally balanced. It's ready to rock and roll. This thing has a custom Ryan camshaft in it. Brian from Comp Cams made it for me. He made thousands of camshafts for me. It's got an adjustable billet timing chain setup in it. And what I mean by adjustable, it doesn't have just the one on the bottom of the crank gear where it has 9 pins difference where you can change it. This thing is actually adjustable. When you look at the timing chain, there's 6 bolts around that timing chain gear that you can turn it and advance it 2, 6 to 8 degrees retard or advance. So we went with a 2-degree advance in it with this camshaft due to the fact that's what Brian wanted it set at. And this gentleman here is going to be very happy when we fire this thing up. It's going to rock and roll, guys. This thing is not going to be no slouch. It's bulletproof. Pretty much the bottom end of this engine, if you wanted to go all out to the wall, this thing can handle up to 1500 horsepower.
Dang.
I mean, it's got the strong crankshaft in it. It's got the strong rods, the strong forged pistons. I mean, the only thing that's lacking on this thing to make horsepower is basically a solid roller cam.
Yep.
If you put a solid roller cam in there, you're talking 800-900 horsepower just by a camshaft change.
Yeah, that could still be a future thing. I'm already scared of it, so I'm going to be taking it easy.
Alright, so last time you seen this car, we slid a frame underneath. Burp. And now, the suspension's all in it, frame's all bolted up, and it's got its new engine. It's a 509 tall deck, semi-tall deck. And today, Austin here is all mad nervous and paranoid because he's got like $10 million dumped into this thing, and today's make it or break it day. So we're gonna fire this thing up and break the cam in, see how that goes according to plan.
You right?
Yep. And
Yes, we got 110. Let me know when you get to 150.
Yeah.
All right, so we had to shut it down. Thermostat wasn't opening and the electric fans weren't coming on. And funny enough, when he turned the key back, the car wouldn't shut off. We had to pull the coil off to kill it. So right now we're diagnosing whatever that problem is.
Down to 180. Oh, wait a minute.
what?
My ignition was sticking. It wasn't turning off on, when I had it on.
SpongeBob, your house is gone.
It's acting weird up here at the console.
Austin.
So you want to try
SpongeBob, your house is gone.
Watch.